Hey guys, it's Mick. Welcome back to more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender action. In the last one, we were visited by a private detective who is looking for someone, I believe, as well as Streaming Chan, who I think is actually still just asleep in the bar, so that might be a thing. But in this one, we're gonna continue with and hopefully finish day 4. So let's go. The lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Is that a lovely sensation? I hate feeling like I'm forgetting something. Honestly, it kind of like gives me a headache when I know there's something I'm forgetting, but I can't place it. I hate that. Anyway, all done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh, anyway. Who is green? Oh no, not this conversation again. Stop. I'm not strong enough to deal with it again. I don't care what it is anymore. At first I wanted to know, but now I'm just like, please, just let it go. Okay. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Wow, got him. Roasted. Yes, I am. Wait, damn it. Oh, welcome back. Oh, does Jill... I guess Jill knows these two? So Betty... I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came in. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? No! I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Construction would make the most sense of everything given just far, because gunshots, backfires, something dropping, and dynamite happening multiple times in the same, hour. That doesn't make sense to me. But construction makes a degree of sense. Not you two. Huh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No. I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot. Firecrackers! See? Those sounds have been going on all night and we can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who is he? Gillian. Nice to meet you. I don't know you. You have more of a... I don't know. You have more of a John face. You're not the first one to say that. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer, too. 2 beers coming right up. Yeah, 2 beers is simple enough. Just 1 of these, 2 of these, 1 of these, 2 of these, and 4 of these. And just all mixed. And we want to get slot 2 so we can get 2 beers. There we go. Here you are. Thank you. Man, after work beer is always the best. Oh, after work beer is always the best beer. I thought she was going after work, beer is always the best beer. And I'm like, what do you mean beer is always the best beer? That doesn't make any sense. But no, I understand now. Okay. Yeah. So, tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars, so it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear. I don't care. 6K people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said? Do any of you have any criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside my high school saying, "Miss Thompson's a cunt." Okay. Well, was she? Why'd you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean up the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So, how's stuff at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's the textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and... so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee, and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know. But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a Brantini. 2 Brantinis, then. That's also simple enough. I've been serving a lot of Brantinis, I noticed, though a handful of them were just because I'm like, you know what, I'll just serve this. Why not? So that's 1. And 3 of these. And 1 of these, all aged and mixed. There you go. 2 Brantinis. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Deal. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now, she fits the unkept cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliched that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly, those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance, she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, You have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is based on just their looks. I mean, you did the same thing with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. I mean, I think that's pretty typical. I think first impressions are a big thing, and how you outwardly present yourself tells people a lot about who you are. So I think a lot of people say they don't judge people on appearances, but like, I think everyone at least makes their first impressions based off of how people dress, how people look, what their body language is and all that. So like, I don't think that's weird. That's just common. No, it's not a hobby. You made it sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. I mean, yeah, she's a bartender. That just kind of comes with the territory, I would think, wouldn't you say? No? When you're working in a job where you have to deal with people, you have to be polite. That's part of the job description. And bartenders especially, you're like someone that people tend to talk to. That was it, really. Although, the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said. Like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? Probably that he's, what do we know about Gil so far? He's probably an ex-KGB member. And is probably still entangled with some bad stuff. Is that about it? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. That's probably the second one, because he definitely has stuff he has to hide. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. I'm gonna screenshot that one. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste, into drinks. Okay? You'll thank me later. Trust me. Then 2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Alright, 2 strong, manly drinks. Do you think I could, like, actually... Because it doesn't seem like... that deal actually wants this type of drink. So, like, do you think I could, like, give him something else and him be fine with it? I'm not gonna do that, because I don't want to get in trouble for it. And this is, like, a first playthrough, so I don't really want to experiment with that too much. I kind of just want to do a proper playthrough. But, like, I wonder if, like, I could give him, like... Why did I click... I just kind of went to Mars Blast, huh? Hold on, I need to check these over again, just in case. What was it? Manly drinks. Just in case there's something more expensive, because you know what? You know what? I want that cash money. So Mars Blast was 170, right? Okay, yeah, Mars Blast. We're getting them 2 Mars Blasts. Let's make sure I have 6, 1, 4, 2, all blended. There's 1 Mars Blast, and here's a second. There we go, all blended again. There we go, 2 Mars Blasts. Here. Now, drink. Oh, man up. You'll get used to it. Hey, Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? I think Jill's silence speaks volumes here. Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year had asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. And that surprises me, because I think Jill is, like, very pretty. She's just a very, very pretty character. So, her not being considered attractive, or at least from her, I guess she might be an unreliable narrator, but, like, from her perspective, that confuses me a little bit. But also, looks aren't the only reason one would ask someone out. So, like, maybe she just had a shitty personality back in high school. And she attributed it to her. I don't know. I'm reading too much into it. Let's move on. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Wow. I mean, teenagers can absolutely be mean. But so can adults. You are not immune to mean people. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based off what you told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. What? Waterboarding? Torture? That's a bit intense, don't you think? Jeez. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. Yeah! What? The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. That's different, though. What is a sort of survival skill? Maybe one kind of outdated for most people. I say most because there's absolutely still people that need to know how to do that. But, like, most people wouldn't need to know how to do that, but, like, it is a survival skill. But waterboarding is torture. Very different. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough, especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damned cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. He better be. I like Gil. I don't want anything to happen to him. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. What? Stella! Hi! I like you. I'm glad you're here. I don't know. I like Stella a lot, and also I'm a degenerate that likes cat girls, so that's always a plus too. So I'm happy to see her. I forget what voice I gave her, though. Hello, Jill. Ah, Stella. You're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood, and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. and thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say. Thanks. Well, it's nothing, really. Also, I just got an achievement for that. I don't know how to pronounce that. Kasik? It's spelled with a question mark as well, so maybe the game doesn't know how. It's not every day a client gives you a gift. Interesting. This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank Say's there, right? Oh, yep. Oh, gods, Say! Oh, no, I hope she's okay. Gil wasn't responsible for that, was he? Because this is very convenient time. Gil, I hope you aren't involved. Oh, no. I wonder if she'll be alright. Hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Alright, 1 Mars Blast it is. I've already given 2 of those today. So, here you go, all blended. I got the numbers right? Yeah. There you go. 1 Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR. Can't believe I'm myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that a supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss! The explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just become kinda used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that news is making an unusually big stink about it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but... Never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. 1 beer coming right up, Jamie. Nope. That's too many Bronson extracts. And all mixed. There you go. 1 beer. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. I don't doubt it, but go on. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous. Ubiquitous is a hard word to say while keeping flow of a sentence. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you uploaded yourself and effectively that knew someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, I'd imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I feel like there's some ethics issues with this, but keep going. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with an illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find their physical bodies are still alive and here, instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while ago about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would seem that it would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. It used the words burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Phew, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking for that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So, what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls and one piece of cloth, so I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed that you know what a kotatsu is, or you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough, and the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing. I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. And how much did we make today? 1493, nice. So, yeah, we made a pretty decent chunk. That's cool. Okay, no notifications. Jill wants to buy a fan, even though it's winter. Okay, well, let's go and do that then. Is there a specific fan we have to buy, or these are just posters? Assorted cartridges, cracked Daruma, Alex figure movie poster, Mega Christmas tree, replica toy turning, Mulan tea, shoulder massage, banner, meet the staff, beer on discount, paper lantern, Joker. Despite the noisy name, it's just the fans are good though. Yep, well, let's buy a Joker Cyclone. Make it so she's not distracted. Perfect. Okay, so we have 2 things to check, but let's do the Nano Camo app first. Mascot. Camoton! Designed by veteran from... Okay, thanks. Well, let's see. Customize. What do we want? I like this purple here. This, like, lavender color. And then once we get into these, there's different... what do I want? I like these two. The two 1500 ones. This one is expensive. I'm probably not buying that. But I also like the... I'll buy the lavender, and I'll buy this one. See what this looks like. It's kind of a mess. It's alright, I suppose. And we only have one table. Let's go with this one. Sure, our apartment looks bad, but it's fine. Alright, let's back out. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I'll probably try and change this background like every time we look at it. But for now, this is fine. Well, let's check the beat the Reddit. Oh, we got three. We got 3 of these on the Reddit. So Apollo Bank is being attacked. May the gods guide say to safety. Truly, though. Wait, I have to jump to the shop and back because I didn't see what Jill had to say. What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. I see. Okay. Alright, Apollo Bank is... Okay, and no one is reporting it yet. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb, threatening to blow up the building. Oof. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, so they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. This thread is closed. Alright, Streaming Chan. Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week to ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody has the guts to ask someone out. Man, this person sunk the ship just to kill the captain. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you're saying? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. What? True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. I like this response. I'm glad, like, at least some people seem to at least care about Streaming Chan as a person rather than just an entity, so that's good. And a White Knight just beat me up, huh? I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you a story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out of the group of 3 White Knights, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And I also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once I saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense! And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, and they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every day. Damn. Say, you're part of a pretty corrupt group. Pollution to Reach Historic by Kimberly. How long until someone says pollution's good? There's a book. I'm sure there is. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in the report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. I guess. The augmented eye is being attacked. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the Augmented Eye staff. Interesting. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attacks. Currently updating. Yep, Hope Say is alright. Me too. I like her a lot. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information currently suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knight Counterterrorism Unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with dual threat here. CTU's Chloe Bauer told Augmented Eye, the bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at this time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Okay. I see. Yeah, I do. I do hope that Say is alright. Alright, well, I guess there's no point in worrying about it right now, so I think for now we will end things off here. But in the next one, we'll go to work and hopefully Say and Gil show up. I hope they're alright. Either way, see you then.